And welcome here to the Maryland State Volleyball Championships worldwide online here at MPSSAAnetwork.org. Hello everyone and welcome. We appreciate you joining us here tonight as we get set to crown some champions here live from Ritchie Coliseum in College Park, Maryland. I'm Andy Hayes, joined alongside Mike Cerrone. And we got a great matchup here to start things off tonight. 2A volleyball with 15-1 Calvert taking on 18-1 Williamsport. And Mike Cerrone coming into this game in this final finale here for both teams. The championship is on the line. Both of them have been spectacular this year. Only one loss for both teams. What do you expect to see tonight?
Well, so far, looking at these two teams warm up, they can hit the ball and spike it, get a lot of kills. Both teams have great hitters, and both teams have great defensive specialists. And looking at these two one-loss teams, Andy, both one-losses have been very close matches. Both of them only lost by one game, 3-2. And so far, looking at both these teams, I think the favorite has to be Williamsport because they're 18-1. They have spectacular hitters. I mean, they got Stacey Christie, with 4 average kills a game, and she's headed to Virginia Tech to play. But you can't look past Calvert. Calvert has great liberos, great defensive specialists to come out and stop Williamsport. But looking at it right now, I'm excited for this. This whole entire Coliseum is filled with people, as you're going to see on your screen here, folks. And I'm ready to rock and roll.
Well, one of the things you expect in a championship bout is the fact that everybody's going to be pretty fired up, and the nerves are running right now as you're taking a look here at Williamsport on your computer screen. They'll be wearing blue as well, Calvert here tonight. So we're going to have a tough challenge here between the two of us. With very similar jerseys and uniforms, but the difference is Calvert has some yellow. Their numbers are yellow. Williamsport with white numbers. So keep that in mind while you're watching here. That said, we're happy to have you alongside here for some championship volleyball. One of 2 matches here tonight that we will call, and this is the start. 15-1 versus 18-1. Something's got to give.
Yep, this is 2A. Later at 8 o'clock is going to be the 4A matchup. As folks, you can hear the crowd right now just going nuts. They're introducing these ladies, and this game is going to be phenomenal. I cannot wait. I played volleyball for travel teams, and you know what? I still get pumped up just watching volleyball. It's a great sport, and we're glad to have you here on the network just watching this game and being with us tonight.
Well, we want to thank everybody here also from Play On Sports and the Play On Sports Network bringing you the action here tonight online. And you'll be able to come back and watch this game on demand in every capacity, so we invite you to do that. We're excited to be bringing this action to you here live and worldwide. And again, we talked a little bit about who's playing for both sides as they're talking about Calvert now here, and that's who you're looking at on your screen. The Calvert Cavaliers, they've got some decent size to them, but they're going to be a little mismatched up at the net tonight with their size. Their tallest player is 5'10", and that's Kara Collins. 5'11", check that. Tiffany Horseman also in that 5'10", 5'11" range. Those are the 2 tall players here for Calvert. They're going to have a challenge here with 6'2" Stacey Christie, right? I mean, you're talking about a big-time volleyball kill artist, as they say. And I mean, you're going to have to be really good at the net tonight if you're Calvert.
Especially for Calvert, they need to make sure they got double blockers up there when Stacey Christie is hitting from either side, either the left side, the right side, or even from the back. She'll try to be hitting and spiking and getting a lot of kills. She averages 4 kills a game here, folks, so she's very lethal from any spot on the court. But Calvert, they have averaging at least 3 or 4 blocks every single game. So watch Stacey Christie and the Calvert defense try to go one-on-one, toe-to-toe here at the net.
The Cavaliers being introduced here as we speak. And we'll give you the starters here tonight for both sides. We'll start with Calvert since they're being introduced in front of the home crowd. Rachel Hornet is the first one to talk about. She'll wear number 1 tonight, 5'6" junior. She's an outside hitter. Keep an eye on her. Carly Hawkshurst is a 5'6" senior, and she is also an outside hitter. And Alyssa Osborne will join her. She is a libero. She's a senior at 5'6" as well. Lauren Carmen, a 5'9" senior, is the setter in this lineup here tonight for the Cavaliers, joined by Tiffany Horseman, who's a junior at 5'11", and she's a middle back. Kara Collins is also a middle back, and she's a 5'10" senior. And rounding out the lineup for the Cavaliers, Megan Lanham, who is a 5'7" senior and an opposite setter. We'll pause for the national anthem. have it. The national anthem is in the books, and we're just about set for some championship volleyball here tonight on the MPSSAA network. Glad to have you alongside here as we get set to get going. That'll be a fun first game to kind of fuel things out a little bit. Don't you agree, Mike?
Yes, sir. And I just want to point out, that national anthem. It's a great rendition. That was a great rendition of it. One of the best I've heard all year. And we had Veterans Day last week. I want to salute all the veterans out there, past and present. I know I have a lot of family members. Hayes, I know you have a lot of family members that have been in the armed forces. So I want to say thank you and a salute to all you, and we appreciate all you guys do for our country.
Well said. I'm Andy Hayes. That's Mike Cerrone talking there. And we've got a rowdy crowd. You can see them across the way. The Cav Nation is here to help cheer on their team.
Don't get fooled, Andy. I see the Wildcat Nation over
they're
here.
On this side. You can't see them over here, but they've come out as well. Why not? It's state championship.
Cav Nation is trying to start the battle here early, but I've heard the Wildcat Nation already cheer a lot. They're just getting ready for this first serve to get rowdy.
The hardware is on the line, and that means that I'm pretty sure everybody will be laying it all out there here tonight.
I tell you, Andy, I've seen a lot of basketball games here at the Ritchie Coliseum on the campus of University of Maryland, but it's the first volleyball match I've seen here, and it's living up to expectations. Traditions here in this Coliseum is fantastic. One of the best, if not the best, in the state of Maryland.
So both teams have exchanged handshakes with each other and with their teammates, and we're just about ready to rock and roll. Williamsport will serve first here as they get started. Andrea Nunnally will do the honors. A 5'4" senior. She'll be joined by Courtney Malcott, Haley Wolf as the first serve over the net here. Emily Taylor, Carly Grimes, and Stacy Christie for Williamsport as the first point goes to the Wildcats. So Nunnally retains the serve. She'll hit it across again. And this one set up in the air. Here's the spike. That one dug out nicely. And Christie drills the ball into the net. It goes back on the other side. It will be a Williamsport Wildcat point again. Here's the 2-0 serve. Miscommunication in the middle. They'll have to toss it over, and a violation. That will be another point for the Wildcats. They lead it 3-0 here to start. Good return. They'll try to set up Christie, and she's got the spike and another point.
Stacy Christie on fire right now. Already has 2 kills on her average of 5 a game. She looks like she's poised to get a big game here and try to get this first game in the books.
Serve across the net and another one. Right, what a start for Williamsport.
I mean, can you say a little bit of jitters in Calvert's team right now, Andy? They got us to bear down. It's only 5 points so far. They can come back real easily on a rally point scoring.
Nunnally still with the serve. And the quick hit across the net works, and that will be in. So a point goes to Calvert. And it'll be 5-1. First opportunity for the Cavaliers to serve.
Rally point scoring going to 25, so the game has just started. 5 points is not that much to make up, and Calvert just showed it right there, getting the first point on the board.
Lauren Carmen with the serve. They hit it back, and that's a great spike right there. Nicely done. And another point for Williamsport. Lindsay Mowbray. There's the set, the spike. This one returned though. Calvert will have a chance. There's Christie at the net with the block. Well, that one's going to be too far. That's out. And it goes to 7-1.
Fundamental volleyball right now being executed by Williamsport.
Emily Taylor with the serve. They return it over. And here's Christie with the spike, and it's blocked. Nicely done by Kara Collins.
They finally got to Stacy Christie right there. Stacy Christie has shown throughout the whole season that she's not fazed by just one block, because I swear, she's one of the best hitters in the state of Maryland.
That serve is called an ace. Right on the line, and Calvert with a little momentum now. 7-3 our score. On the serve is Carly Hawkshurst, a 5'6" senior. She serves it over, ball hit up in the air. Christie now will take it across on the soft shot there. That one picked back up, and now they'll set again. And no man's land, it falls in for Williamsport, and another point. It's 8-3.
I always love those tips right there, because they usually are easy points, because the defense is definitely not ready for the tip. When they're going up for the block, they're way out of position. They're always ready for the hit. But right there, good play.
Great serve, dug out nicely, and then the spike saved on the backside. That was Taylor with a nice set. And Christie at the net again, causing problems. And another block, and she knocks it down for another point. 9-3.
2 blocks right there by Christie. She's showing why she is committed to go to Virginia Tech to play some volleyball. Into the net violation on Calvert right there. Point for Williamsport. Again, Williamsport on the left side of your screen. Calvert on the right.
Good serve near side, save, hit up in the air. They're just going to have to return it over. Nunnally will set it up, and Christie just buries it on the left side over there. 11-3, Williamsport looking dominant behind the tenacious play of Stacy Christie. And a spike that's going to be too long, and that's going to go to Williamsport on another point. 12-3. And a timeout call by Calvert.
Calvert's number 2, Kara Wood, trying to get her team back in this game, trying to give a little pep talk on the court. Calvert needed the timeout right there to stop the bleeding. So far, they're down 12-3. But the game's not over, Hayes. They still got 13 points to go in Williamsport. But you know what? In rally point scoring, as I said before, a couple more points for Calvert, get right back in this game.
Well, we talked about it in the beginning that they were going to have a little bit of a disadvantage. Calvert was at the net, and we're seeing that with Christie. She's dominating. She can get up and a lot higher than anybody from Calvert, especially on those kill shots, and so far they haven't had an answer for that.
I tell you, North Hagerstown, who beat Williamsport, they only lost this season 2-3 in games. I don't know how good they are, but obviously if they can beat Christie, they must be good.
There's the set and the spike near side. Great save by Nunnally in the back line. And it'll come back near side, and another opportunity. And Christie said, no way, you're not bringing it over here. She spikes it on the return. Wow, can she play? 13-3. And a block, but it's going to go to Calvert. Christie got up. And the Cavaliers get a point. Collins on the serve. And a great save by Nunnally, and it comes right back, and a nice job there at the net by Tiffany Horseman. And that makes it 13-5.
Horseman and Collins right there with the first 2 kills for Calvert. That timeout is really helping them right now.
Left-handed spike coming over the net that time from Mallet. Return nicely. Here's the set for Christie, and she spikes it, it's in. Another kill there for Christie, 14-5 our score, and now Christie will serve. I'd say the Hokies are getting a pretty good ball player here. What do you think?
I have to agree. A 6'2" hitter, I mean, that's always a great asset to have.
Serve return nicely. And the spike, a nice shot from Rachel Hornick, but it's saved by Williamsport. They'll set it for her again, and this one blocked at the net. Nice save, though, by Taylor. Kept it alive. And we're still going. Now the set from Christie. And the shot blocked at the net again by Tiffany Horseman.
I tell you, Andy, so far, Calvert getting back in this game right now. 14-6 on the scoreboard. Not that close, but they're on a little bit of a run here. They're a 3-1 run in point scoring.
Christie gets a breather. Coming in is Brooklyn Welch, a 5'4" junior. There's the serve from Megan Lanham. Now that one spiked near side, and a good point from Haley Wolf.
Courtney Mallett right there with the kill along the tape of the net.
Nice block there by the Wildcats. And another one. 16-6. Williamsport with a big lead here in game one. Quick shot at the net, but it didn't fool the Wildcats, and they return it back for another point. Great corner shot that time, and it's 17-6.
I tell you, Williamsport right now is finding the holes on the court so far. That's how they're getting a lot of these points.
Set near side, blocked on the spike. That was Nunnally. Check that. Not Nunnally. That was Rachel Hornick. They'll give her a kill as that one knocked out of bounds off of Williamsport, 17-7. Good serve. And they're going to say 2 hands. 2 hits, sorry, on the return there. That's going to be a point for Calvert, 17-8.
Seeing Rachel Hornick right now doing a little jump serve. They're either the floater or the topspin. She's doing the floater. And there's the topspin. Double in the arsenal.
Williamsport returns it. There's the spike far side, and it's going to be out. Calvert with another point.
Rachel Hornick right now on a good run at the service. Let's see if she does the floater or the topspin again.
And that one into the net for a point for Williamsport. 18-9.
The topspin always has a more risk of going in the net, and as right there, Hornick just couldn't get too much spin on it to go over top the net.
And that's going to fall in. Nicely done from way back. That was Hornick, I believe, that was credited with that. She hit that one from well back.
Yep, down to the 6th position.
There's the set at the net, and it's blocked. Great job. Williamsport returns it back over. That was Lindsay Mowbray, who had her shot blocked, and now a point will be awarded to the Wildcats.
Another violation.
19-10 the score. And if you looked at that for a second there, Mike, Christie was out of the game for Williamsport, and they still picked up an even bigger lead. So that's great quality depth there for the Wildcats. When your top player goes out, you extend the lead. That's always a positive, and they got another point there as that one fails to come back over from Calvert. Now Calvert trails 20-10. What's the rule? You trail by more than 7 when a team reaches 20, highly unlikely you can come back.
Supposedly it's 100%.
That's right. And a shot into the net there. Again, Williamsport.
Andy, you did make a
point.
You did bring up a good point, and when Christie is out, Calvert has to capitalize on that. They cannot get farther and farther behind when she's out because she is the biggest weapon for Williamsport.
And again, a great kill there from Hornick. Hornick is found a sweet spot there in the Williamsport defense. That's the third time she's connected for a kill. They set it up on the far side, and that one is good for another point. Haley Wolf will be credited for that. 22-11. And Christie tapping it over on the return, still kept alive. And that one's going to be a point for Calvert. Nicely done. Kara Collins at the net with the nice timing there.
Lauren Carmen right now, the setter for the Cavs. She has to keep looking for Hornick because Hornick has the hot hand right now.
Hawkshurst will serve. Dug out. Christie tries to bury it, can't do it. It's kept alive, and it's going to have to be brought back over, and somehow, some way, Hornick finds another soft spot, and that makes it 22-13.
Hornick right now showing Stacy Christie what she can do. Stacy Christie has 5 kills. Hornick has 4 so far, and Hornick's 3 of her 4 kills have been from the back line.
Low serve, dug out nicely by Nunnally. And a quick shot over. It's going to be returned, set quickly, and that's going to work nicely there for Calvert. Another nice shot there from Collins. Kara Collins with that quick little touch shot there, Mike. Kept Williamsport off guard a little bit.
If you keep getting some kills, those touch shots usually work.
Another good serve, and it's going to be another point for Calvert. 22-14. Check that, 22-15. Timeout Williamsport. That'll be their first timeout called here in this game number 1. Andy Hayes, Mike Cerrone with you. Glad to have you with us here on the MPSSAA Network at MPSSAAnetwork.org. Come back and watch a full replay a little bit later on this evening as we'll post these back up for you to enjoy.
Williamsport right now trying to stop the bleeding. So far, Calvert has a 4-0 run so far. Williamsport has 3 points left to gather this first game. Now again, folks, it's best of 5. So first one of 3, and so far, the 15 wins for Calvert and the 18 wins for Williamsport, most of those have been shutouts, 3-0. So both these teams not used to losing games, so we'll have to see how, after this game, whoever loses it can respond.
Serve stays with Calvert, and that's Carly Hawkshurst, the senior, and she goes a little long on that one. That'll be a point for Williamsport, now 23-15. Getting into danger territory here for the Cavaliers, but that serve a little short. And a break there for Calvert. Haley Wolf a little short on that serve. There's the spike from Christie, and that one is called out on the left side over there.
Williamsport trying to get a quick side out to cut their deficit to win to 1. Free ball. Let's see if Calvert can capitalize on it.
And that one a little bit long. Point Williamsport, 24-17.
Calvert needs a side out. They need a big run here. With Christie in the back, let's see what she can do.
Christie with the serve. And a nice touch shot, nearly saved, but it's going to fall in. Calvert will grab the serve back with a point, 24-18. Haley Wolf dove for that, but could not dig it out. Quick shot, it's too long. And Calvert with another point, now 24-19. Megan Lanham with the serve. Can Calvert rally? They get another point there. Tough dig right there for Williamsport. Now it's 24-20. Could the rule of thumb be tested here, Mike Cerrone?
We'll have to see. Williamsport with another timeout. They're up 24-20. Calvert needs to make sure they get all their serves in right now and not just give the Wildcats this game. I mean, seriously. Hayes, if the rule of thumb is broken right here, I'm never going to follow that ever again.
This game is being streamed live at MPSSAAnetwork.com. We thank you for watching here with us. Make sure you check back to MPSSAAnetwork.com for a full on-demand replay. And if you'd like to order a DVD of this ball game as well, you can do so right there. Andy Hayes alongside Mike Cerrone here from Ritchie Coliseum in College Park, Maryland. 2A Volleyball State Championship tonight. We'll crown one at the end of the night. And right now Williamsport with the lead, 24-20 over Calvert. But Calvert's got the serve. And they need to play perfect here to rally from a big deficit here in game one. There's the serve. Saved from the Wildcats now. It'll be returned and a touch shot right into the middle and another point from Calvert. Touch shot falls and it's 24-21.
Calvert right now playing conservative volleyball, but yet Williamsport's trying to get that side out so quickly. They've subbed out Christie for more defensive specialists out there. They're trying to get that side out in the W for this game.
We'll see if Williamsport has it in them to close it out. They'll have to return it. Another touch shot and it falls again. Are you kidding me? Hornick, who has been money here in game one, makes it 24-22.
Who else but Rachel Hornick right now, the 5'6" junior. Outside hitter. She has 5 kills so far. Keep looking for her. She's getting you back in this ball game, Calvert. Another free ball.
There's the spike from Hornick, and that's it. It's too long. Williamsport wins game one. 25-22. And the Wildcats with the advantage.
Calvert with a valiant effort to come back in that ball game, Andy. I swear, Williamsport was on their heels right there at the end. Hornick just couldn't get the wrist flick right there to get that ball down the court. A valiant effort right there by the Cavaliers.
So the 2A Volleyball State Championship is on the line. And our first game is in the books, 25-22. The Williamsport Wildcats take a 1-0 advantage. Mike, I thought key stat in that game really was the lead that was extended with Christie on the sideline getting a break. Williamsport was able to expand their lead and then kind of hold on at the end there. Now, you're a volleyball guy, so you can talk to me about this, but
okay.
I think it's just logic. When you are outsized at the net like they are with Christie in there, do you attempt to start to do more of the touch shots? And it looks like that's kind of where they've gone with it. Hornick being the one that really had a nice first game for Calvert.
Yeah, throughout the second part of that ball game, Calvert started doing those little dumps, as they call them in the volleyball terminology. And, you know, Stacy Christie, she was in there, yet she was out of rotation. She was in the back line, so she couldn't do anything about it. You cannot have her in the game most of the time trying to play defense, because it's as you said, knowledge of the game. Taller players are not the defensive specialists. They obviously are the hitters, and right there they had to sub Christie out, try to put more defensive specialists in there to try to get these dumps and try to read what Calvert was trying to do. And so far, Calvert, they came back. So I think right now Calvert has the momentum, even though they lost that first game.
So the two teams will switch sides now. Calvert will be on the left and Williamsport on the right of your screen. As we head to game number 2.
Now, Hayes, I know, you've been in state title games before. You're a Virginia State baseball player and everything, so try to tell the folks at home what kind of experience and what kind of nerves you have playing on a bigger stage. I mean, these are high school girls playing in a Coliseum on a university. Tell everyone what it's kind of like.
Number one, you have to be able to control those nerves, right? The first part of the start of the game is always where games can be won and lost. Now, in volleyball, a little bit differently. You can have a bad game one and then come back and win the next few and be fine. But the one thing you got to be careful of, and you got to watch this in this second game. If Calvert falls behind big, will the nerves of, them thinking, we're in trouble, start to set in and they start pressing a little bit. Got to stay in your game as long as you can and get past those butterflies and make the plays that got you here. And the first point will be awarded to Calvert. Nicely done at the net. That's Kara Collins with another block.
That's what Coach Smith is trying to do, trying to tell his ladies to try to get ahead in the game. Don't get so far behind.
Side out, that one served too long there, and that will give the serve to Williamsport here, tied at 1. On the serve, Emily Taylor. She knocks it over. Here's a nice touch shot again, and that's going to be another point. And Carly Hawkshurst does the exact same thing I was talking about. They're working the touch shots big time right now, aren't they? The dump shots, as you call them.
Exactly, and once Williamsport realizes they're trying to do all these dump shots, they're going to start smacking them. They're going to start smacking them on the back line and get a lot of easy points. So right now, Coach Smith is telling his ladies, you know what, let's confuse them a little bit, try to play the psychological ball game. And right now, so far, they're winning the psychological ball game.
That one a little bit short of the net on the serve. It'll return to Williamsport. Here's the serve. Across the way. Haley Wolf with it. Another great job there by Calvert. Kara Wood credited with the kill, and that's going to make it 3-2 Calvert. They've got the serve right now, and it's Kara Collins doing the honor. Here's Christie. That one dug out nicely. And return across the way. Great shot. Kept alive. Left-handed spiking. It's in. Williamsport with the point. And that was Haley Wolf who drilled it on the back line.
That's the thing about Williamsport. They have so many hitters on their team that can hit from the back line, from the front line. It's not just Christie doing all the work. Their whole entire team is putting their effort in.
Christie with a nice save on the back line. It'll be returned back to Calvert. See if they can finish this one. And it's a close shot. Great job of digging that out and keeping it alive. And the block at the net. Now Christie. Score 4-3. And the spike good, a kill shot. Hornet has been money so far. She's been the go-to for Calvert.
She just surpassed Christie in the kill department. 6 kills so far for Hornick. She's definitely one of the biggest parts of Calvert in their run to the state championship.
Kara Wood will sit down and grab a breather. And coming into the game for Calvert is Katie Hawkshurst. And she will serve. Katie just a freshman. Tough dig right there. They keep it alive, and now they'll send it over. Hornet almost had another one. That's going to be too long, and Calvert celebrates. They take the lead 5-4. Looking to climb back from a game 1 loss and knot this thing up. Touch shot at the net by Lindsay Mowbray. That one returned nicely by Calvert. And another touch shot. This one falls in perfectly. Haley Wolf.
The Wildcats right now trying to play the Cavaliers game. They keep trying to play the psychological game and the mentality of it. And so far, it's kind of working for both teams. Williamsport is getting right back in it.
There's Hornick on the left side. Her shot blocked, but check that. Dug out, but knocked out of bounds. And it goes to 6-5 Calvert.
Rachel Hornick right now. We'll have to see her jump serve and see what type of jump serve she.
That went too long from Hornick.
See, that's the deal, Andy. In volleyball, when you do a jump serve, it's either a topspin or a floater. The floater is just like a knuckleball in baseball. It starts floating everywhere, trying to confuse the defense. But the risk on that is it goes too far sometimes, just like that one did. In the topspin one, it goes too short sometimes. The jump serve is very risky, but if you need the points, might as well go for it if you can do it.
Courtney Mallett checks in for Carly Grimes. Her serve is returned and a point for Calvert.
Carly Hawkshurst on the kill, point Cavaliers.
Carly Hawkshurst with her first kill of the night.
There's the serve from Tiffany Horseman. And the spike and the kill credited.
Haley Wolf on the kill, point Wildcats.
Looks like it was Haley Wolf. Tied at 7 apiece. Our rosters show multiple numbers for both teams, home and away jerseys. Right?
Different jerseys.
Makes it kind of fun.
It's confusing, but we'll get it down.
Makes it fun. Here's the spike returned nicely by the Wildcats and kept alive. Here's Christie now, and she buries it, but a great dig. Still going. They'll have another shot. A little miscommunication there on the set. Christie with the block, and they'll try to set her up. And she goes the touch shot in, and that one good for a point for Williamsport.
Stacey Christie right there, reporting her first kill of the second game. That's 15 points in, Andy.
And you notice she did the dump shot instead of trying to bury it. They come back near side and a good shot. That one's going to fall. Credit Haley Wolf with an impressive spike. And that makes it 9-7. Andrea Nunnally with the serve.
Good save.
Fortunate break there. Wolf again, and she's got it once more. 10-7. Williamsport regains the lead and now extends it by 3.
Williamsport on a 5-2 run here. Calvert's got to stop the bleeding.
They set it up on the far side. Nice dig in the back. Here's Wolf. That one's saved. They'll have to return it over. Opportunity maybe for Christie. Another quick shot. Saved again. And that's going to be a point for Calvert.
Right now, Andy, I'm seeing way too many free balls by both squads. They're trying to get the ball over and trying to get that one quick spike, but so far I think they're a little timid. Both teams at the front line are trying to get too many awesome spikes that are right down the ground, but too many free balls going on.
On the serve, Lauren Carmen. Shot from Wolf. It'll be returned by the Cavaliers. They'll set it for Wolf again, and she buries it on the back line. Count it, 11-8.
Wolf with her 4th kill of this ball game. Looks like Williamsport just tries to rotate hitters. Christie in the first game, Wolf in this game.
Here's Hornick, back in, but too strong. Another point for the Wildcats, 12-8. Andy Hayes, Mike Cerrone with you here. We're in game 2. Touch shot, Wolf knocks it up in the air. Kept alive, we'll see if the Cavaliers can do something. And a block at the net. They're going to say point Williamsport.
Right there, Calvert hit the antenna on their kill. Williamsport crowd going nuts, but hey, Calvert's crowd trying to will their team right back in this ball game. Williamsport right now That's the thing about team games, Andy. Okay, volleyball. If you have a diverse hitting core, if every single player on the court can hit at one time, you don't have to lean on Christie every single game. If you lean on Wolf, you lean on Christie, whoever you want to lean on, they know how to hit. Right now with Calvert, they're looking too much for Hornick. That's what Williamsport's doing right now. It's having double blockers up there, kind of putting her out of her game because Hornick is trying to hit from the back line, trying to hit from the front line, and that's why their lead is blossoming right now for Williamsport because of their double blockers.
Well, Haley Wolf has really stepped up here for Williamsport, and just along with what Mike Cerrone was saying, you know, her presence on the outside has caused a problem because they don't know who to key on. Calvert doesn't. And Williamsport with a 5-point lead, 13-8 out of the timeout. Here's the serve. They set it up. Great save on the back line there by Hornick. And there's Kristen O, violation call. 2 hits. It's going to be a Calvert point. 13-9.
Little miscue right there by Williamsport. Sorry that these timeouts have been really swaying the tides of both games. Last game, whoever called the timeout got some more points, and then whoever came out of the timeouts are losing. So, I mean, right now the timeouts are swaying the whole entire state championship so far in both games.
Carly Hawkshurst with the serve. This one returned, and it's too wide. That's going to be a point for Calvert. They call those coaching points, right?
Exactly.
You know, those are opportunities to stop momentum.
That's in pretty much every sport, too.
Hawkshurst with the serve again. Dug out. Let's see if they get it to Christie. They do, but no chance to kill it. She'll send it back over. Hornick, too strong. Nice hit, but too long. That'll be a point for the Wildcats. 14-10.
Calvert right now only down by 4, so the game's not out of reach yet.
Wolf sets it up. Here's Christie, and she has her shot dug out nicely by the Cavaliers. They'll send it back over on another try. Soft shot, kept alive. Great effort by Hornick. And a shot to the middle of the defense falls for Christie. 15-10.
2 digs right there for Calvert, but they just couldn't get that point in there. Too many free balls, as I said before.
And the spike, good for Calvert. Kara Collins, the 5'10" senior, knocks it down, and it's 15-11.
Kara Collins definitely needs to get more integrated in this ball game. I saw her in warm-ups, and she was spiking with emphasis, and so far she only has 2 kills, but she needs to get more involved in this ball game.
A little miscommunication there. Tough spot underneath the net. And that's a point there for Calvert. Horseman credited with the kill. 15-12 now. Collins on the serve. Here's a shot blocked back into the net. Saved by Williamsport. And now it's the Cavaliers' turn. Hornick. Tough shot, dug out nicely by Wolf, somehow kept alive. Hornick again, and another dig. Oh, what a save! Wow! Great effort. There's Hornick again, and she's got it this time on the left line.
Hornick right there. She didn't try to go cross court like she did in the first 2 digs by Williamsport. Right there, she tried to go near side line. Ended up going off the defender. Calvert trying to get back in this game. 13-15, cutting the lead to only 2.
What a great effort that time.
That was amazing. Great volleyball.
By both teams. Here's Christie. Her shot dug out. They're starting to figure it out a little bit. But not that time. Forget about it. Stacy Christie makes it 16-13. Williamsport. She'll serve here in a moment. That call, 2 hits on Calvert. That'll be another point. Christie will serve it again, 17-13. Low serve, dugout. In the back, here's Hornick. And that's too long. Point goes to the Wildcats.
Calvert looking for the tip right there. Carmen pleading to the ref that was tipped. It could have been because the flight of the ball looked like it was changed, but too close to call.
Hornick trying to knock it across and can't do it. Another point for Williamsport. 19-13 now. Look out. What do we talk about? You get to 20 and you're 7 ahead. You most of the time never lose that. Tough to come back. It's a big point right here. There's Hornick. Blocked at the net. Kept alive though. There's Williamsport. And the left-handed tip. Count. Haley Wolf. The southpaw puts it down.
Coach Smith right now trying to talk to his ladies. Only down by 7, so
we'll be right back.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
Yeah, we welcome you back here to MPSSAA Network.com. Andy Hayes alongside Mike Cerrone. Game 2, 20-13 our score. Odds are against Calvert, with the serve still with Stacy Christie and the Williamsport Wildcats. Shot near side, blocked at the net, saved by Wolf. They'll bring it back, but they can't block the shot that time from Carly Grimes. And the Wildcats with another point, 21-13. Christie's serve, perfect. 22-13.
And it's the same predicament Christie was in last ball game in the back line. And the game's on the line, but if she keeps serving like this, they might as well just keep her in there.
Here's Christie's serve. And the shot dug out by Wolf. Tipped her across the net, and another shot dug out nicely by the Cavaliers. And we're going to call 2 hits on Williamsport. Point awarded to Calvert.
After Christie just finished her service, she gets subbed out for most likely the rest of this ball game, unless it gets really out of hand. Again, Calvert on your left side of your screen, Williamsport on your right.
There's the set. Grimes sees her shot knocked up by Hornick. They'll have to return it. Hawkshurst with a long shot. This one heading out of bounds, and that's going to be a point for the Calvert Cavaliers. 22-15 now.
7 points. Calvert gets on a nice little run here. They can cut it to within 3. They got a good shot.
Quick shot, nicely done, but saved. And they'll say 2 hits again on the violation. That'll give it back to another point there for Calvert. Well, that was a great touch shot there. So quick and almost worked perfectly, but it caused some disruption there from Williamsport. Grimes saves it, knocks it up in the air. This one will be sent back over. Here's the set and the spike from Hornick. Saved nicely. Hawkshurst keeps it alive for Calvert. And another spike from Hornick returned nicely. And that's going to be out on Williamsport. 22-17. So first game, it was kind of looking like it was going to be a runaway, and Calvert rallied. Timeout called by Williamsport.
Coach Crabtree right now, she's obviously been coaching for a while at Williamsport, 13 years, Andy. Check out this record, 183-47. That's a lot of ball games, first off, and that's a lot of wins. I mean, let's be honest here. She knows when to call timeouts, what to say in those timeouts. If she's been there, done that, obviously. I mean, seriously, 13 seasons, that's a lot of time and a lot of games to be played. And she knows exactly what to tell her ladies. And right now, they're down by they're up by 5 points, so they got a couple mistakes that they have to give. 3 point from the win and a 2-0 lead. I mean, that's all you can ask for right now.
Out of the timeout, Cavaliers serve it. And 2 hits called. That's going to be a violation on Williamsport.
Besides all these
2-18 now.
Besides all these 2 hits, the refs have been calling very good game. I mean, if you look at it, they're letting these girls play. It's a state championship. These girls, let them lay it all on the line and see what they can do.
Great serve, dug out. Oh, and the miscommunication cost them there. And Courtney Mallett had a nice dig, but their teammates weren't ready for it. 22-19 now.
What did I say, Andy? If they can cut it within 3, they got a good shot to come back and win this ball game.
Here's the spike, and it's out. And another point. It's 22-20. Mallett with the left hand is shot a little strong. Megan Lanham now with the serve. Touch shot from Mallett. Set up nicely for Hornick on the backside. Saved again. Nice job, but another 2-hit violation. 22-21. We got a ball game here, Mike.
1 point. I mean, Calvert on a 6-0 run, and Williamsport takes another timeout.
We'll take a timeout as well. Come on back. It's getting interesting. 1 point lead for
1 match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
1 shot.
Welcome back to Ritchie Coliseum in College Park, Maryland. Andy Hayes, Mike Cerrone. State championship volleyball here in game 2. It's 22-21. Calvert's got the serve. Lanham serves it over. Mallett with the dig. Possession goes back to the Cavaliers, and a touch shot from Hornick ties the game. Rachel Hornick perfectly makes it 22-22.
Recording her 8th kill of the ball game. 22-22, 7-0 run for the Cavs right now.
Lanham with another nice serve. Here's Mallett. She'll return it, and it's in for Williamsport. 23-22.
That's one thing. If you can find those spots, Andy, you can just serve it or set it right over top the net and try to get that back corner.
That was a perfect shot. There's the serve. And the spike. Wolf keeps it alive for Williamsport. Grimes on the spike. Return. And the block. And that makes it 24-22. Game point. And the Wildcat Nation standing up behind it. There's Hornick. And she gets the point. Hold on. 24-23.
I'm kind of speechless right now. This is probably one of the best volleyball games I've seen in a very, very long time. I got Hornick, their best server right there.
Hornick sends it over. There's Grimes, her shot. Tipped away, that's it. Williamsport wins game 2, 25-23. Drama. but it ends the same as game one.
I feel like we're watching CSI right now. Got a big drama going on right here.
Two quality teams going at it.
We just saw the Calvert players walking past us. Their heads are hanging low, but Andy, just like you said earlier, okay, 5 games in a match, best of 5. If they can win these next 2, then they can get back in this match, and it's a game to 15 if it gets to game 5. And so far, both these teams have very close matchups right now. 23-25 right there. Calvert lost. But you know what? So far, they've shown the resiliency to come back in these ball games against the heavy favorite Williamsport and get it done. And so far, Cav Nation, I mean, over there, they're pumped right now. So Cavaliers are just ready to come back and rock and roll in this 3rd ball game.
So 25-23. The same exact thing that happened in the first game happens in the second game. And it was almost like deja vu in the sense that Williamsport ran out front, got a big lead, 7, 8 points. Calvert comes back. They almost defied the odds right there. They had it. It was tied.
The first game, just like you said, Williamsport, they're up 20-10. 20-10. Now that's a big mountain to climb. Let's be honest. That's Mount Everest. As my buddy Ben Simpson said in the soccer game we saw on Saturday, was 7-2. But I mean, in this volleyball sense, 20-10 is pretty much Mount Everest. And so far, Calvert got to the very top, but they couldn't get to that last 2 or 3 feet to get to the very top. So when you're looking at it right now, the second game was almost the exact same way. Williamsport was up by 7 points, 23-16, and they came back. But I mean, you know what? They just got to get over that hump. They got to break the ice here, Andy. It's like skating on the pond.
Well, here's the problem. Now you have to be perfect the rest of the way if you're Calvert. And we talked about this. What happens in a championship-type atmosphere? Well, there's pressure in the beginning. And then if you fall behind, there's pressure to be perfect. And that's hard to do at any level. So the pressure right now clearly on the shoulders of the Calvert Cavaliers. They have to make sure they don't fall behind in this game 3. They got to play with a lead and hope to be in position to win their first game here. But if you're Williamsport, here's where you say, okay, we're 1 game away from a state title. Let's shut the door. Don't give them any chance to climb back in.
And what the Wildcats have to do, and Coach Crabtree was telling them, lean on your veterans. Christie and Wolf combining so far for 12 kills in this match. And so far, they have been on fire. Every single kill has been inside. And it's remarkable how both these girls are in sync so well with their teammates, because so far having 12 kills is surmountable in the whole entire aspect of 2 ball games in a volleyball match. And so far, I think Williamsport has the edge in this game, because that last game, having that last point, really gave them the momentum, as Calvert still has somewhat momentum. I mean, you can't give it away from them, but you know what? Both teams so far are pouring their hearts out in this ball game and in the Ritchie Coliseum.
Got to really credit the play of Williamsport when it's become close and Calvert's made a run. They've found a way to make a couple plays and keep it in check. And that's hard to do when you have a team on the other side that's got all the momentum. So Williamsport with a 2-0 lead. And we're into game 3. Nunnally will serve. She'll start this game like she did the first. Hornick on the dig. This one sent back. Wolf into the middle. Christie with the kill. She goes up high and grabs point 1.
Williamsport was really getting Calvert back in this game. Nothing taken away from Calvert, but Williamsport is making a lot of mistakes in the past 2 ball games, and so far they're trying to look to start off good.
Nunnally's serve could not be handled by Hawkshurst, and it's point number 2 for Williamsport. They set up Hornick. Her shot dug out by Nunnally. Kept alive. Here's Wolf. She'll send it back over. Cavaliers with another shot. Nunley with another dig. Here's Wolf now. Back line, Hawkshurst keeps it alive, and this one's just going to have to be returned by Hornet.
Free ball.
They set up Christie, touch shot. It's going to go out of bounds. And the Wildcats with their third consecutive point in game 3.
As I said, both squads, Andy, need to limit their free balls. Right there, Calvert had one. Williamsport connected.
Here's Wolf on the left side. Her touch shot dug out nicely by Hawkshurst. Hornet now blocked at the net, but it goes out of bounds. Point Calvert.
Rachel Hornet on the kill. Point Cavaliers.
Hornet has played lights out tonight for Calvert.
In all aspects of the game, blocking, hitting, digging, everything.
That serve cannot be handled.
Ace Megan Lanham. Point Cavaliers.
An ace for Lanham.
Megan Lanham to serve.
Score now 3-2. Here's Lanham's second serve. This one, another ace.
Ace Megan Lanham. Point Cavaliers.
And we're tied at 3. This is what they had to do, Mike. They couldn't afford to fall too far behind.
And we're down 3-1. Now they're on a little run here. Got to see how Lanham continues her service here.
They set up Christie, and the power shot, good for the kill.
It's just remarkable how high school athletes are just playing like pros. It's ridiculous. Christie right now playing like a pro.
Here's Hornet. She'll try to return the favor. Kept alive nicely by the Wildcats, and Christie with another power shot that falls. Stacy Christie makes it 5-3.
Recording her 9th kill of the ball game.
Hornet tries to keep it alive. That 9th kill of the match, right?
Yeah, 9th kill of the match. Yeah. You know what? I have some blunders. I'm not perfect.
No,
I'm not perfect.
No, I'm not calling you out. I'm just clarifying.
It's good that I admit that I'm not perfect, though.
You're not supposed to confuse me. That's job number 1. I wasn't a math major, but I caught that one. Here's Wolf. They'll set it up for it. And it's blocked at the net. Great job by the Cavaliers. Carmen and Horseman combined on that block.
Here comes Hornet at the service line once again.
6-4 the score. Here's Hornets serve, a tough one, and Nunley returns it back over. Quick shot, kept alive. Wolf can't handle it. And Calvert.
That was a
6-5.
perfectly executed floater serve right there, Andy. As you saw, it just died down just like a knuckleball. Let's see what she chooses this time. I'm going to guess the topspin.
Somewhat of a knuckleball there. This one can't be returned by the Wildcats. Point again for Calvert, 6-6. Here's Hornet. Low set that time. Christie had to take a low shot, saved by the Cavaliers. Returned back to the Wildcats. Another opportunity. Hawkshurst blocked at the net by Mallet. Point Williamsport. 7-6. The two mascots come running in front of us. I recognized one, which was a Wildcat. I did not recognize the second.
That was Gumby. I don't know why Gumby's here.
Blocked by Christie on the shot there from the Cavaliers, and a second block. And that's out of bounds, and the point will be awarded to Williamsport.
Williamsport on a little run here. Up to 8-6 so far.
Good dig. They'll have to return it over. Here's Hawkshurst. And that's in. She got it in the right side there perfectly.
Went cross court right there, got the line. I gotta tell you, the line judges so far playing their game great.
Here's Nunley on the dig. She sets up the set, and then the shot from Christie good. The kill makes it 9-7.
I haven't seen any complaints from either squad about calls so far.
I think the officials have been right on the money.
Hey, it's the best of the best game.
That's right.
Best of the best officials.
Here's Christie's serve. Osborne keeps it alive here. This one a little short from Hawkshurst. Another point for the Wildcats, 10-7.
That just shows you how hard it is to try to hit an overhand spike right there, or at least a free ball when you're backpedaling right there. Got to turn around, try to pass it over like a free ball.
Osborne digs it. Here's the spike from Hornick, kept alive by Christie. Now Wolf will send it back. Here's Hawkshurst. Her shot saved by Christie. Grimes now. And another save by Hornick. Another say a violation on Williamsport over the net. So 10-8.
That's the first non-2 hit call we've seen all night.
I think you got to be pretty impressed with both teams. The violations have been at a minimum tonight.
Those are the most common mistakes you see.
That one on the serve out. And that'll be a point for the Wildcats.
That just gives the credit to the coaches, you know. Limit the mistakes is probably both their mentalities right now, and both teams are executing those.
And the ace by Mallett makes it 12-8. Andy Hayes alongside Mike Cerrone with your courtside 2A volleyball state championship game. We're in game 3.
Kara Collins on the kill. Point Cavaliers.
12-9. Serve will be Hawkshurst.
So one thing Williamsport does not have is a clear libero. That's what they've been struggling with most of the night.
Mallett sets it up for Grimes, and her kill is good.
Carly Grimes on the kill. Point Wildcats.
Back to a 4-point advantage for Williamsport. Make sure you check out the full replay of this one a little bit later. MPSSAAnetwork.com. There's the spike on the right side over there on the line. Kara Collins put it down, and that makes it 13-10.
That's what I told you. Has to get more integrated in these ball games, Andy. Collins, the tallest member on Calvert, has to get more integrated on the front line.
Wolf, her shot dug out, but it's knocked out of bounds.
Haley Wolf on the kill. Point Wildcats.
14-10. Substitutions for Williamsport.
That's Christie coming back in.
Sitting down is Mary Beth Raitt. Here's Nunley on the serve. Great save, but it won't be returned. And a point for the Cavaliers, 14-11.
Just joining us again, it's the Group AA Maryland State Volleyball Championships. 14-11. Williamsport is up 2 games, leading in this one. Game number 3. On the left side of your screen, right side is Calvert.
Long serve. Too strong. And it's 15-11. Williamsport with possession back. Emily Taylor doing the honors. Hornick has no choice but just to return it. Mallett, check that. Wolf digs it out. Mallett has her shot blocked at the net. Point Cavaliers.
Cavs need to string a few points here. Down by 3, 15-12. Williamsport can see the light. Championship trophy, 10 points away.
Here's Hornick. Good serve. Catches Williamsport. in an awkward position there, and that will be another point. Game ball tonight. If you had to stop the game right now and say it for the Cavaliers, would be Hornick.
Definitely.
She's been awesome. She's got the serve. Her team trailing by 2. Another good serve. They set it up for Mallett. Her shot dug out nicely. Here's Hoxers. And her shot blocked by Christie and Mallett. Point Williamsport, 16-13.
It's just pinpoint fundamentals right there by Christie. Putting her arms over top the net at an angle where the ball goes straight down, doesn't deflect anywhere else. Perfect blocking right there.
Shot at the back line, dug out by Nunnally, but it goes under the net. 16-14 now. Wildcats holding on to a 2-point lead. Here's the serve from Tiffany Horseman. And Mallett, strong shot with the left hand is good.
And here we go again. Stacy Christie at the service line, nearing the end of the ball game. Williamsport sees the trophy in their sights. They might have to do it with Christie on the bench.
And that's going to be a violation on Williamsport. Point goes to Calvert. 17-15. Much closer game than what we saw in game 1 and 2.
I'll tell you, Andy, this place has been filling up ever since the start of this match. Everyone on the railing, standing room only.
Mallett returns it over. Hornick's right in position. Here's Hoxers. And now the kill at the net by Lindsay Mowbray.
Right there. Mowbray right there calling number 1. She was in the number 1 position right there. Just letting her set her know where she is and where she wants the ball.
There's Mallett's serve. Set up nicely. They're going to say that one's on the line. And Calvert. It makes it 18-16. Back and forth we go. State championship is on the line. There's Christie's shot, and it's too strong. And we have a 1-point game.
Can we expect anything different? That's all I got to ask.
There's Hawkshurst on the serve. Mallett will send it over. Hawkshurst sets it up for Osborne. And now the spike blocked at the net. Nicely done. Here's Grimes. Her shot tipped away. The kill for Grimes makes it 19-17. The Wildcats are 6 points away from a state title.
I hear the Williamsport fans getting ready for the trophy presentation because they think it's over. Calvert, on the other hand, has something else to say about it.
Great save. They return it. Here come the Cavaliers. Christie with another great save, and that one's going to be out. Point. Calvert.
Those have to be the hardest balls to judge right there, Andy. The ones that are popped straight up in the air. Your depth perception has to come into play. You have to make your best judgment right there. Calvert did.
Collins on the serve. And the shot out for Calvert.
I'll tell you that one. Hawkshurst almost had that one from the back line about 2 inches outside.
Substitution. Nunnally comes in for Mowbray. And she'll serve. Osborne digs it out. They set it up for Hornick, and her shot dug nicely by Nunnally. Here's Wolf. Blocked, but she sends it back. And that one's too long. Point Wildcats. 21-18.
This place is electrifying right now. It's getting loud. I can barely hear my own self.
Touch shot at the net. Picked up by Mallett. Here's Wolf. Her shot too long. 21-19.
Hawkshurst right now with a little Tiger Woods fist pump right there. She knows this game is still in reach. State title is on the line here.
And an ace there for the Cavaliers. Lanham perfectly placed there. Timeout called by Williamsport, 21-20. We'll step aside for a quick timeout as well. Come on back, we're going to crown a champion when we return.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
Welcome back, Andy Hayes, Mike Cerrone here at MPSSAA The Class 2A State Championship Volleyball game in Game 3 right now. 21-20 Williamsport with a 2-game-to-none advantage. They are 4 points away from a state title. Calvert has possession. It's Lanham on the serve. Here's Wolf now. She'll send it over. Hawkshurst has to go way back to get it. They'll return it. Here's Wolf again. Another shot dug out nicely by Osborne. They dig by Wolf. Quick shot. Now they'll set it up. Osborne will have to just hit it over. Here's Christie now. She buries it on the back line, but it's too long. She can't believe it. We're going to say it. Violation on Calvert, though. A point will be awarded to Williamsport. Calvert fans didn't like it. Here's Hornick's shot. Great dig on the back line. Touch shot. They'll set it up for Christie. Her shot is out. And that's going to be a point for the Cavaliers. Calvert now trailing by 1, 22-21.
This is what I've been saying throughout the past 2 games, saying this is the ice. Calvert's got to break to get over that hump and get 1 game under the belt.
Christie. And a nice shot, and it somehow catches Hawkshurst off guard, and that makes it 23-21. Crowd coming to their feet. Calvert takes a timeout. And for good reason. They need a couple points badly right now.
Calvert right now, I mean, they're kind of on their heels. They keep looking at the scoreboard right now, but they can't be looking at the scoreboard. They got to make sure they play their game, concentrate what's happening on the court. They know they're only 2 points behind. 1 point will spring a comeback right here. We've seen it the past 2 games. Like I said, this is the hump they got to get over, the mountain they got to climb, and so far they haven't done it. But I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, Andy. I feel a comeback coming on right now.
You think so?
I think so, man. It's got to get one side out. One side out, they'll spring a comeback here.
Well, the Cavalier fans are hoping you're right. Here's Wolf. Nice serve. Osborne digs it out. Here's Hawkshurst, and her kill is good as it's blocked but knocked backwards. And it falls to the ground. 23-22, and I think you might have said the perfect thing. Hawkshurst heard you. Here's Horseman. Nunley digs it. Here's Christie. Her shot blocked at the net. Hornick saves it up. Back to the Wildcats. Touch shot. Save. Christie's shot blocked. Second try. Blocked again. She'll give it a third try and another nice dig. Nunley saves it. Was probably going out. Here's Christie. And she lowers the boom on that shot.
Christie right there.
Wow. 1 point away. And this place is going nuts.
I have to tell you, Andy, Williamsport, as I said, they are riding their veterans. Christie right now with 5 straight spikes right there. Finally got that last one in. Calvert was digging every single one of them up. And I tell you, Christie is going to win this game for him. She's got to hit a back row hit right here because now she has a serve. As I said, once again, the game's ending. She's in the back row. So either Williamsport has to have someone else step up or Christie has to hit a back row. One more point for the state championship, man.
Stacy Christie with the serve. Hornick on the dig. And the shot dug out. They can win it. Here's Hawkshurst. Her shot sent back. And that's it! Williamsport celebrates! They win the state championship!
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2A state champion, the Wildcats of Williamsport High School.
Look at them go. They are celebrating, dog pile. The Wildcats, Group AA state championships in girls volleyball. Congrats to the Wildcats.
Three games to none. Listen to the crowd.
Stacy Christie gets a huge hug from Coach Crabtree, coaching her for the past 4 years. Christie going off to be a Hokie.
I'll tell you what, my Virginia Tech Hokies are going to love what they have seen tonight.
Got to also tell you, the ACCs better watch out. As you said, the Hokies have a freshman coming in that's going to light it up.
Congratulations to Williamsport, the Class 2A state champions in Maryland. What a performance. And for Calvert, a great run. And they played hard tonight, both of them. Laid it on the line, both teams. Calvert was equally as impressive. They just could not get over the hump when they fell behind. They rally, and then fall short. And that's kind of what happens when you face a quality opponent. If you fall behind, Mike, it's really tough.
That's the one thing.
Climb back.
That's the one thing Calvert cannot hang their heads on because, I mean, when you look at it, this is the state championship. This is the best of the best. You are the state runner-ups. I mean, just look at that whole entire aspect, Andy. Okay, you get the state runner-up plaque. Yeah, of course, it's not the trophy. You didn't want to win the whole entire thing, but I mean, let's be honest here. It's all about pride. They let everything out on the line here. They only lost by 3 is the biggest margin they lost by to the state championship, Williamsport. But overall, I think they had a great season. They have a lot of great girls on their ball club that poured all their heart out into this state championship match. And so far, I think that's probably the best volleyball match I've seen in the past 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, I agree. Great performance here. And a great run tonight for Williamsport. 3 games to none. They sweep it. And they are your 2A state champs.
MPSSAA would like to congratulate the Cavaliers.
We'd like to thank you for watching this exclusive broadcast on MPSSAAnetwork.com. Make sure you come back and check out the full video replay here worldwide online. Again at MPSSAAnetwork.com. I'd like to thank our cameraman tonight, Michael Saltis, doing a great job. Also, Mike Cerrone, our color man, Helene Shane, our producer, and I'm Andy Hayes saying so long here. We'll let you watch the trophy presentation. The Williamsport Wildcats are your 2A state champs. We'll see you next time.
First, a junior, number 1, Rachel Hornick. 2, Kara Wood. A senior, number 3, Carly Hawkshurst. A senior, number 4, Alyssa Osborne. A junior, number 5, Sydney Tonic. A junior, number 6, Lily Devolucci. A sophomore, number 7, Maddie Tonic. A senior, number 8, Lauren Carmen. A junior, number 9, Tiffany Horseman. A senior, number 10, Kara Collins. A junior, number 11, Elizabeth McClellan. A freshman, number 12, Michaela Pitcher. A senior, number 14, Megan Lanham. A freshman, number 15, Katie Hawkshurst. Would the managers of Calvert please step forward and accept your awards? The assistant coaches are Carl Fenwick and Nikki Gattano. The head coach of Calvert is Tim Smith. And to receive the team trophy for the 2012 Class 2A State Finals, will the head coach and captains please come forward to accept this award? Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for the Cavaliers of Calvert High School, your 2A finalists. The MPSSAA would like to congratulate the Wildcats of Williamsport High School for their The MPSSAA Volleyball Committee welcomes Athletic Director Todd Guillory and Principal April Bishop to hand out the Class 2A champions of 2012. Senior, number 1, Andrea Nunnally. A sophomore, number 3, Alexis Klein. A junior, number 4, Brooklyn Welch. A junior, number 5, Courtney Malak. A senior, number 10, Haley Wolf. A junior, number 11, Mary Beth Brayton. A junior, number 12, Megan Murray. A junior, number 13, Emily Taylor. A junior, number 14, Carly Grimes. A junior, number 15, Lindsay Mowbray. A junior, number 20, Alexis Evans. assistant coaches for the Wildcats are Karen Moyer and Ashley Bloom. The head coach is Emily Crabtree. Class 2A champion, will the head coach and captains please step forward to come accept this award.